can see it when you see me, but you gotta believe me. Ain't nothing coming easy my way. No, I fucking
word. Oh, sick it now. Hell yeah. I know my dogs are watching, and if you ain't, I know you will be. And I know if you are watching and you ain't my dog yet, you will be.
Excuse the way my team feel. I mean, we work so damn hard.
You know, I don't know how much of this stuff I've been getting right, but I've been coming at you guys for about 2 weeks now. And I've been going live every other day. And I want to say thank you to every single one of y'all that have been showing up, coming back at me, hit me up on text, let me know you watch me, even though if you wasn't with me live, that matters. And you know, it's been an interesting 2 weeks. I've learned a lot. I'm just coming at you one more time just to let you guys know. Gotta let you know. We are launching the Get Busy Living podcast this Thursday. I got my special guest who's going to eventually be my pilot of this ship we're going to fly. And Thursday, we're going to tell you where the destinations are going to be. We're going to tell you how you can participate so that you can be on the destinations with us. We're going to give you an idea about who our next guests are going to be. You know, the layout of the Get Busy Living podcast is going to be entertaining. It's not just going to be, you know, me just talking to myself every day, okay? So it's going to be a very interactive, driven podcast where we're going to be posing questions to you guys to let you know that it matters to us that you're there. The entire podcast, the entire project is all based on your participation. So for those of you that don't know, I was lucky enough to chase a monkey that stole my Steelers hat a couple years ago. And I chased it onto a roof that wasn't sturdy enough to handle me stomping on it to try to scare that monkey into giving me my hat back. And the roof caved in. And I did not have traveler's insurance, and I was out of money before you could tell the difference between night and day, because if you have a broken neck and a collapsed lung and a spinal cord injury, it's fast for your money to run out. And it didn't take long before I was there alone with no help and no one to turn to except for my phone. I called a special someone, and she called a special someone, and they called a whole bunch of special someones, and that turned into a special bunch of people that turned into a special movement that saved my life. I'm lucky enough to say that the relationships that I built over time came back and became the most generous force I've ever seen or experienced in my life. And that was 4.5 years ago. Can't tell. It's kind of hard for me to tell that story without it really kind of taking over my emotions, you know. So I want to say thank you very much from the bottom of my heart to every single one of you guys that chipped in to save my life. This podcast is the opportunity for me to connect with you guys. And this project is an opportunity for me to do unto you what you've done unto me and try to help make an impact in your life. I am going to repay the debt that was paid to me in the form of a huge party that I promised you guys that if you chipped in to save my life, that I would throw you a party, and I'm going to throw that party. And the way I'm going to afford it is I'm going to operate this podcast and generate revenues via advertising, which is all going to be based on you guys participating. So in order to encourage you to participate, I'm going to try to make it interesting for you. So the month that I got injured, I was supposed to go on a trip to Cambodia for New Year's. And if I had made that trip, it would have been my 55th straight month on at least one vacation every single month. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to make it because I got injured and my streak snapped at 54 months. So what am I doing? As of this month, I'm going to go on a trip every single month again to come see you guys. And every single month, if I keep it up every month, I will break that streak, beat that streak on the month of my 50th birthday. I know I tell everybody I'm only 21, and I know I'll still look it, but I actually am going to turn 50 March of 2027. And if I start now and I'm able to pull it off every single month for the next 4.5 years, then I'll beat my streak on the month of my 50th birthday. And I hope to throw a party that month. The huge party will be an assembly of all of you guys that I've seen along the way, all the audience that we built along the way, and hopefully everyone that chipped in to save my life back in that December of 2017 will be at that party. I hope to be able to raise enough money between now and then to throw the party and to bring everybody there. Now, how much is that going to cost? It doesn't matter. That's the goal. So by participating, by tuning in, you're participating. By being my audience every Thursday from now until we throw the party, that audience participation is going to be able to help us generate the types of money that we need. So the Help Sweet Walk Again is sponsoring this. That's the most important thing. The people that chipped in to save my life, turned that into a Facebook page. I took over that Facebook page and turned it into a nonprofit organization. So the revenues generated by this podcast, along with the revenues that the Help Sweet Walk In is able to generate, are going to go to throwing that party, go into getting you on the vacations with us, and go to helping 10 people the way that you guys have helped me. So ideally, all you have to do is tune in and participate. We're going to be doing challenges. We're going to be doing polls. I'm not going to tell you too much, except for in order to learn this, where the destinations are going to be, what the podcast is going to be about. And in order to participate, I need you to come back on Thursday. If you see this here, there's a YouTube channel, the Get Busy Living channel. I haven't really done much with it except for what this live thing I've been doing every couple days for the past couple weeks. So the YouTube channel has not been watered, if you will. I planted the seed by making it, and I've been going live with it here every once in a while for the past couple of weeks, but I haven't told anyone to go there. So we're going to see how it goes. From this point on, I'm going to be broadcasting on that YouTube channel once a week, every Thursday at 6, 9 Central. By tuning in, you're going to be able to help us generate revenues just by your presence via advertising revenues down the line. And then we'll be telling you about the ways to participate. Where are we going to be going? Where can you be? All that kind of information is going to come to you during that podcast. But before I let you guys go, I want to say, first of all, that so many things have happened since that day that I got injured that have been just proof of human kindness. And I know that I've said this once, but I can't say it enough, that there's nothing that can turn you into a new person like suffering a near-death experience and then finding out how much love there is on this planet. Everybody, you guys showed up in masses and saved my life. And I went back and looked at the social media influence that was happening when I needed you guys most, and it's amazing. So I invite you guys to go to the Help Sweet Walk Again page on Facebook and go back and look at the stuff that was going on back at the beginning of that timeline. It's quite amazing. And I want to let you guys know that all of that energy that you guys put out into the world to try to save me, it's all captured there. And I reiterate it every single time I wake up. I say to myself, thank you for getting me here. I'm going to take this second lease on life that you guys have given me, and I'm really going to try to make the most of it. You know, I said it a couple of days ago that the gift really is in the giving, and it feels great to give. And I'm going to give you guys everything I've got to try to put forth the effort that you guys put forth to save my life. And all of the efforts I put forth are going to be visible through this podcast. So please tune in, like, share, encourage other people to tune in. You know, I know that people love to give, and they love to participate. And when they find something they like to tell people about it, right? And so if you find something that nobody knows about, you also like to tell people about it. So by all means, I hope that you guys will watch, because that tells me that you like it, and then tell people about it. That tells me that you really like it. And I'll know if you like it because, number one, I'll be getting the viewership will be growing, because if you like it, you're going to tell people about it. And I'll know if you like it because you're going to be telling me in the comments whether or not I'm doing it right. So I'm going to let this go. I'm going to be doing a little bit of work between now and Thursday to try to, post and like and share and remind you guys that it's going to be 6 o'clock Eastern from this point on, once a week, 6 o'clock Pacific, 9 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 Pacific, 9 Eastern, Thursdays. All right. I can't say enough how excited I am about this. I can't say enough about how much I appreciate all of you that have chipped in between then and now to get me here. So many of you have given such good advice. So many of you helped me to learn how to do this. And so many of you have encouraged me to do this. So this is just a testament to all of the energy that's poured into me. I'm going to try to pour it back into you. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and throw this Strange Tang song back up here because it's one of my all-time favorites. And I'm just going to let you jam out for a second. And please, I'll see you there, 6 o'clock Pacific, 9 o'clock Eastern, Thursday, September 8th. Find out where we're going to be going this month and where we're going to go every other month from now on. Love you guys. I really, really love you guys. Word to this.
But you gotta believe me, ain't nothing coming easy my way. I know I fucking work, but it's a fucking word. You gotta excuse the way my team feel. I mean, we work so damn hard to make this dream real. We eat, drink success with never ending refills. We come from nothing, you can't tell us we ain't keep real while we build. Look at my life, look at my start, look at my struggle, now look at my heart. Look at my gains, look at my losses. Work too hard to work in an office. My whole life I beat the odds. My whole life I've been a boss. Pay my dues, earn my stripes. The road I'm on, I paid the cross. So excuse the way my team act. I mean, excuse the way we pop bottles, kiss Keisha, ride around, lean back. Cause we remember how it felt to see the fake sign. We put in work so we deserve to have a great time. You see me, but you gotta believe me. Ain't nothing coming easy my way. I know I fucking work, but it's a fucking word. But it's a fucking word. You can see it when you see me, but you gotta believe me. Ain't nothing coming easy my way. I know I fucking work, but it's a fucking word.
Nobody write songs about working hard all the live long day with low wage and no raise. Ain't got no benefits, no insurance, no 401k. I'm talking about regular people, never an extra dime for which to save for rainy days. So many of those, Obama gon' make a change, at least I hope so. But he can't change us, only we can change we. Only you can change you, and only me can change me. So every day when you're talking to that man in the mirror, tell him that if you're not taking step forward, then you're nearer to the rear of the line. Cause we marching over here, bruh. Steadily climbing that mountain, we too high, we cannot hear you. What you say? You gonna have to speak up. The planet is in my trunk, sound like somebody is getting beat up. If you're with me, you wishing to keep up, then you must pick your feet up. I've been known to steal the show, although I'm only just a feature.
You can see it when you see me, but you gotta believe me. Ain't nothing coming easy my way. I know I fucking work. see me. But you gotta believe me, ain't nothing coming easy my way. No, I fucking work for this.